I just started working at spotted this weird floating object.
Maxi's making contact with it now.
Is it a light plane? Is it a UFO?
This job, it's coming to an end. We want to leave a good impression in the boss's mind.
Looked up and I couldn't believe it. There's a car on the beach.
I'm thinking, hey, this is big. You're all right, it's all right, it's all right. Just stay in the car, it's all right. Just try and relax.
16 years, mate, I've never seen anything like it.
Coming to work on those miserable days when it's cold and windy and rainy, you just know you're in for a super long day. The hours just drag on forever. At 6 a.m, the shutters have gone up, the boys have had their breakfast and they're huddled in. On rainy days, there has been some weird and wonderful events. We had a guy buy a $2 boat and go out in bad weather.
Brand new boat, I'm going to take it out.
Sick. We had Reidy swim out in the southern corner in bad weather and the lifeguards thought it was a full rescue. We've had a guy hit by lightning.
Even on the rainy days down at Bondi, you still got to expect the unexpected. I just started work at, I think it was Maxi spotted this weird floating object at maybe 6:30 in the morning.
On the camera, it's moved so much just since I've been here.
We can't really figure out what the thing is. The boys are just trying to figure it out now. It's just this big floating thing.
There's so much speculation. Is it a light plane that went down? Is it a UFO? It's just extremely important that we get out there. At this stage, we haven't identified what it is, so it is a UFO, unidentified floating object. It's a bit different to the UFOs in Nevada. We're not looking for Martians, we're looking for people, we're looking for survivors.
Looks like Maxi's making contact with it now. It's quite large in comparison to the ski. Canopy of a boat. Yeah, it was near the canopy of a boat.
You reckon the captain went down with his ship?
There still could have been someone in it, so that was a bit of a relief because there was no one around it.
I've got the lifeguard sitting out there. He said it's definitely some part of an upturned boat.
I made the decision to call the water police and inform them of what we're actually doing out in the ocean.
Jobs like this, you know, we just got to hand them over. That's their domain, they know what they're doing. They're experts at what they do, and we're experts on the beach.
Apparently a boat had flipped 2 days earlier, losing its cabin. The cabin then floated 30 k's down the coast of Bondi. Dealing with a UFO in the morning was weird, but no one had a clue what was in for us next.
It wasn't a real typical summer Bondi day. It was overcast and rainy, and I thought I was back in Christchurch.
We're all trapped inside the tower. Max was searching the internet. Bacon was working out where he was going to get his next training session, and Harrison was watching the water.
Looked up the beach and I see this strange object.
Is that a car on the beach?
We were just like, what are you talking about?
What is that?
Harrison's saying there's a car on the beach. It's like saying there's a bear in a cinema.
There's a car on the beach.
Oh my God.
It kind of took us a few seconds to get it through our heads.
We just couldn't work out what was going on.
How did the car get down there?
My initial thoughts within the first second were young guys have gotten drunk and taken a car. One of their favourite jokes is they roll car tyres down the hill.
They've gone through the barricade, down the hill.
No way. So I thought they must have gone one better and rolled down the car.
On the way down, we're kind of joking, you know. We're thinking maybe some kids from the skate park pushed it down, or it was down there for a photo shoot that we didn't know about.
One of the lifeguards said Ronnie and Tammer.
You wouldn't believe what's just happened down here. A car has driven
Off the promenade on the sand.
You joking?
I'm getting close and I see someone sitting in the car, and just like that, I knew, you know, this is very serious.
When I seen that there was someone in the car, I was definitely expecting that he'd be over the steering wheel, knocked out or dead. That's all right. Your teeth are down there. Hold on one sec. Just hold on. You got a heart condition? You got a pain and you're shooting down your arms? How you feel in the back of your head? Did you hit your head or anything? The guy had lost his teeth, but there wasn't any obvious signs of external injuries. We'll collar him up from behind. Where's that? Just get the defib down here just in case too. Collar him. You're all right, it's all right, it's all right. Just stay in the car, it's all right. You in pain? Okay.
Bondi Central to the boys down south. Just an update of the situation.
An elderly gentleman, he's lost control of his car. He's come from the top of the hill there. Can we also get a defib and the spinal board?
Yeah, copy. We'll get it ready for you guys. I definitely thought that he had some sort of heart attack or something like that. We're not going to get you out of the car yet. Just stay in the car, yeah.
Right, buddy.
That's it. Just try and relax. You had your seatbelt on? Just try. You can feel your legs? Yeah. Yeah, just keep them still. Keep those legs still.
Just don't move, buddy.
Just keep just a bit of oxygen because he'd be in a little bit of shock. I actually asked him what had happened. He said he completely blanked out on the road. And when he blanked out, he must have stomped on his accelerator. What would the pain be out of 10? 10 being the worst.
Paramedics are going to come.
It can be worse, it can be death.
Yeah. You're all right, just nice and slow. Just breathe nice and slow.
For it to end up where it is, it's like 30 metres on the sand. He must have been going like 80 down that hill.
That is insane.
16 years, mate. I've never seen anything like it. I can imagine the carnage he would have done if it was a busy day.
He went through the shop fronts as well at the top on Campbell Parade, cleaned up the outdoor furniture.
Are you kidding me?
No way.
Just let me listen to your chest. Breathe in.
This is like horrific. He's actually gone through the whole front of the cafes on Campbell Parade and then come straight onto the beach. We're extremely lucky that it wasn't yesterday. This would have been a catastrophic event. The poor guy. You know, he's an elderly man. He's got a disability sticker on his car there. This is the last thing the poor guy needs.
At the moment, we want to get you inside so we can do a proper assessment of you, okay? Alrighty.
I was serving customers in my restaurant just up the road, and then I heard people screaming, and I kind of looked out the front, and I was looking, and then I saw more people running, and then I saw this big black figure, all my furniture all spread across the road, and then just zoom across the road, the car. People were like screaming and running for their lives, and everyone was pointing down at the beach. So I just ran down and I met him in the car, and he was trying to call someone. He had his teeth on the ground. I was just like, no, mate, stay in the car, relax. You know, who are you trying to call? I'll help you.
The gentleman was coming down Lamrock Avenue. He lost control, taking out the cafe, the bus stop, crossed Campbell Parade and sped down the grass hill. The poor guy, he's accelerated from the road and he's basically come straight off this spot. So he would have had to have been doing 80k to end up where he is on the sand.
Thank you.
Saw a car flying up through the footpath there and just did a sharp turn with his foot like on the accelerator, just straight over and down the hill. Yeah, he wasn't slowing down at all. So wants to get airborne over here. So.
Never seen anything like it.
So I don't think you ever will again in a hurry either. So.
I was mind blown at what happened. You know, I couldn't believe that no one's died here. I mean, the carnage that's happened up Campbell Parade, I mean, that's when it kind of hit home that, you know, this could have been a lot worse.
We all thought it was a film, and we didn't realise that it was real until we saw the break in the fence. So we said, well, nobody would have let them break the fence, so it must be real. It was total entertainment on Bondi, even in the rain.
Thought we'd come to see Bondi because never been here before, and got here yesterday. We're only here till Thursday, so you know, 4 days to see something like this is quite impressive.
We handed the gentleman over to the paramedics, He's gone into hospital and he was checked out a couple of hours after. He was fine, there was nothing wrong with him.
I never imagined I would see a car down on the beach as a lifeguard here at Bondi.
We have a UFO in the morning and a flying car in the afternoon. After 20 years of being here, I'm expecting the unexpected always. You see it all the time. Every rainy day, something big goes down.
Every year we generally take on a new trainee. They come on for about 2 years and then look to be a full-time lifeguard. But they have to prove to me that they're worthy of a job to get on. Taco's time as a lifeguard has been pretty up and down. Some days he's switched on and really good.
Go down between the red and yellow flags.
There's other days he'll be more laid back and switch off.
I didn't have the best start. I probably had a little bit of an attitude.
Taco just nosedived and nearly killed someone.
I think it just took a bit of time for me to mature a bit and realise, like, this is the job. You've got to take it every day serious.
But nosedive when you're standing up nearly killing someone, that's not sweet.
Looking back at it now, I can't see myself going back to that ever again.
Taco's coming to the end of his traineeship. He needs to prove to me whether he's worthwhile to get a full-time job. But he's going to have to wait until September when we do our next recruitment.
I want to leave a good impression in the boss's mind, just finish on a bang and go as hard as I can. It's a sunny day at Backpackers. Me and Chapo were just watching these two Irishmen kick a soccer ball around the rip.
It's the old-fashioned people out having a great time on a sandbank, very unaware that right next to them is a really dangerous area and a bad rip.
Guys, just please move up the beach about 50 more metres. Just come straight in.
It's like the danger zone, I suppose, when you're having a good time, next minute. The next thing you know, they've both stepped off the bank. One of them managed to scramble back on, but the other guy is now in deep trouble. And Taco's just come out of nowhere.
Hey, matey, come straight in for us, thanks. Your friend's going to be all right.
That's a big decision for me. Is he going to be ready to be a full-time lifeguard in the future? We can't afford someone to be here and not be switched on, because if you miss something, it could cost someone their life.
Taco's doing a fantastic job as doing rescue after rescue. It's his opportunity to prove to the boss.
Done 11 in total, Tark?
Yeah.
I've been counting.
I sat down with him. He actually said that he's going to give it a real good go and put a hell of a lot of effort in, and it's great to see he has. He's taken it the right way. He's taken the positive criticism and moved forward with it.
Taco's been doing really well. He's really keen to get out on the jet ski, and he had a lot to concentrate on. There was swimmers everywhere, and a wave's just kind of caught him by surprise.
Jet ski's over.
The jet skis are very heavy and it could really cause problems if you roll it. The machine could then hit someone in the head and actually knock them out or even kill them.
I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, this is not happening, is it?
Maxi, you might have to go help your mate.
I've never flipped the ski before, so I didn't really know how to get it back up. I just stuck my hand in the intake of the ski and just ripped it, and I finally flipped it over.
Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry about that. Sorry. I don't know what happened. It's all right, mate. Happens to the best of us.
I was just trying to make a good impression for so long, just trying my hardest, and there I got Hoppo on the beach.
Taco, what happened?
I don't know.
Huh?
It's
Ski flipped over?
Yeah,
huh?
I feel so bad.
Taco was really cut up that he'd rolled the jet ski, but everyone's done it, and he had one more chance to redeem himself in the Lifeguard Challenge.
Come on, Tarky!
The Lifeguard Challenge is something we've put together. It's a good team building exercise. This year we had a new course. Start at the tower and you run along the promenade, up around the park, down past the toilet blocks, back onto the sand. Then they take the boards and negotiate the break round a can, come back in, run around another flag, then back out and do the final swim leg, then finish up between the flags on the sand.
Go.
Last year I was the first trainee to ever win the Lifeguard race, and I was just thinking how good would it be if I can do it again.
Can you win tonight?
I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon.
You feeling confident?
I'm feeling heaps anxious and nervous.
Wait, where's the can? Where's the can?
Taco can definitely go back-to-back in the Lifeguard Challenge, but he's up against some really experienced competitors. Maxi, Harries, Whippet.
It's a shorter course, so I think if anywhere, I'll probably get a few people in the swim. Once people start getting tired, I think that's probably my stronger leg.
After the board, run round the finish line and then out for the swim round the one can.
Nicola didn't race because she had a shoulder injury.
It's my first year watching, so I'll get a first-hand experience as to what goes down.
We give handicaps to the guys because everyone's at different levels on their skills and fitness. The idea is to try and get everyone finishing the same time and hopefully giving everyone a chance to win the race. Ready, go! Okay, 40, go!
Oh!
You're at 110, 110.
110, mate.
110, go!
This year's Lifeguard Challenge was a huge amount of pressure on my shoulders.
Go!
Hey, Nicola, have you ever seen this many idiots in tights before?
Look at them go.
I feel like I'm at a Pilates class in Darlinghurst.
On the day of the race, the waves were quite tricky down the south end. It looks like Beauty's got out and the others are getting hit by waves.
Someone just lost their board.
So we've got Beardy and Chapo leading the pack. We've got reigning champ Taco, he's not far off.
Finishing first back-to-back years has never been done before.
So we've got Beardy and Chapo leading the pack. Harry, he's right on the tail of young Taco.
I just had tunnel vision mind. I was just so focused, just going as hard as I can.
You got Chapo on the first wave, followed by Beardy, Taco, Harries.
Chapo! After the run the board, I came out of the water first with Chapo. I was like, oh my gosh, equal first, I can probably win this thing. I didn't think of the tactics, like which is the best rip and which is the best bank to go out on.
Taco's run straight in. That's the difference between the young guys and, I suppose, experience. When Taco entered the swim leg, he went straight in where the waves were and didn't utilise the rip. The best way to get out the back is utilising the rip because it'll take you out a lot quicker than trying to dive under wave.
We've got a surprise entrant, Harries. He's going to be the first round the can. He's going to beat Taco to it.
Harries is the only guy who would have got legs waxed, bikini waxed, spray tan, all that before the race, just to make him go a split second faster.
Front runners, I can see Jake, he's going to go round third, and it looks like Azza and Brad Mallion, they're in the mix as well.
So Harries has taken the lead with Deano coming up close. Taco's there. Going to be pretty close. It's all going to come down to a wave. Two are on the wave.
Yeah, two are on the wave.
Someone's held it.
Who's on it?
Someone's held it.
Yeah, someone's held it. Whippet! Whippet's come out of nowhere.
Whippet's come out of nowhere with the wave.
No way.
Well done, Whip. 17:20, as it was 17:28.
First one I've won, so that's always good. Go, Taco, look at it.
I think I got like fifth or something. It was a race off with Deano.
Deano's 17:55. Taco's 17:57. Taco should be proud of himself. That's still above midfield, and he was on a pretty heavy handicap as well, so he should go away feeling very proud.
When I crossed the line, I was just like far out, this is all over. The time I had here went way too quick, you know, having like flashbacks of all the fun times I've had down here and the camaraderie that I've gained with everyone else. I couldn't swap it for anything, you know.
I've been impressed with some of the things he's done, especially in the water. There's other things he's fallen down a little bit, but he's trying hard to amend that. I think he deserves probably a chance to apply again in September and see how he goes then. Hopefully there's a full-time position available for him.
Taco to all the boys on the beach.
Last day, last arvo. Have a good one.
It's been a pleasure, buddy. Love you, Chucky.
Alright, see you guys.
Yeah, Taco. Love you, buddy.